Hi there. Okay, what's this video about? It's going to be a guided tour of Old Shoreham Road temporary cycle lane. Now, first question you're probably asking is, why am I standing in the middle of a field? Well, the answer to that is because this is Benfield Valley. Over there is Sainsbury's, a bunch of people live over there, a bunch of people live over there. Up there is Hove Park School, and then this cycle path goes all the way to the South Downs and just on forever. And this is basically what you could have won. Because the temporary cycle lane does not reach here. It actually stops 50 metres over that way, which doesn't sound too bad, except that there's a huge obstacle in the way, and we're going to show you that next. This is the junction of Old Shoreham Road, and down there is Colne Terrace, and I've no idea what this road is called. This is just literally close to where we were. Now this junction is used by people in 3 different ways. They walk across here, they cycle across here, and they drive their motor vehicles across here. So let's see what there is for each of them. So let's start with motor vehicles, because that's pretty obviously there's most of them. So let's see how many lanes we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 lanes of traffic for cars, that's not bad. Let's have that for pedestrians next, so people walking on foot, school kids. Well, there's nothing here or here or here, so there are 2 crossings over there with little push buttons on, so let's call that 2. And finally, people cycle here. Let's see how many cycle lanes there are. Well, it's an easy one, there are none. There are no cycle lanes on this junction. And that's it. So let's go and look at the temporary cycle lane, which is just over there. Here we are, this is the Old Shoreham Road, this is the temporary cycle lane. I'm staying out of shot because the first thing I want you to do is look at the width of this. Look at the width of this. This is 20 metres across, this is suburban Hove, this is where I live, and don't you think we could do something better with this? Well, we are already, so that's great. So what it used to be like before is 2 rows of cars streaming away from the lights this way. They still race here at night. 2 rows of cars racing for the lights this way. And now, well, we've got the temporary cycle lane. You can see it here, you can see someone using it. It's much better. So let's carry on and move our tour further up the road. This is Olive Road. You can look that up on a map if you want to know where we are. This junction used to be a nightmare for residents. Just terrible. 2 lanes of traffic coming this way, not knowing when to pull out. Really difficult. Further down, this road is not suitable for people to cycle down, and the bottom is Portland Road, and that's got not 1 but 2 petitions asking for that road to be made safer, and this is one of only 3 crossings of the railway we've got. So this is much better for everybody. Right, let's move further along and see the spooky cemetery. Okay, so here we are in the spooky cemetery section. As you can see, it's quite quiet, although we do have one of these signs here, which if it lights up, it means somebody's breaking the law. This has got trees down the side. There's lots of space for cars. There's lots of space for people if they want to cycle, to walk. It's nice and safe, often very quiet. This is just so much nicer, you know, why can't it be a bit more like this all the way down? Anyway, in contrast to this, we're now going to go down and show you a crazy bit of road that nobody knows what to do with. So let's go and check that out. Okay, welcome back. This is the crazy section. Sorry, come on through. No, you come on through. That's fantastic. Yeah. Take care. Have a good day. The dual carriageway ends just up there. This section, before the cycle lane went in, was it 1 lane? Was it 2 lanes? Nobody knows. Residents have been knocked down, had serious injuries, and at least one was killed down here. The residents asked for traffic calming. They didn't get anything until the cycle lane was put in. Now the road makes sense. Motorists are definitely safer driving down here, residents are safer crossing the road, and it's way safer for cycling. Okay, we're going to go down now and see the next junction on the road. Almost forgot, Hove Recycling. You can go there on your bike. It's fabulous, I've done it. Give it a go. Okay, right, on we go now. Okay, so here we are. Well, I've got my hat on, so I'll take that off. Bad continuity. This is the junction with Sackville Road coming up here. This is the next north-south crossing over the railway, and it's not safe. There's no cycle lanes on there. But you can see we're starting to reach some destinations now. We've just come past home base. We've got schools up there. We've got Waitrose up there. We've got down there Hove Park, which you're going to take a look at in a minute. We've got Nando's. You can cycle to these places now, so that's really good. Just don't have the crossings over the railway. Anyway, let's go and check out the end of the line. We're getting there. Let's go and check out Hove Park. This is Hove Park. This is some of the destinations that you can reach getting down the cycle lane. What else? You've got some schools here. You can come for the tennis, you can come for the football, you can come for my boy's favourite, the railway over here. It's fantastic, check it out. You've got the shops over there, you've got Nando's. Yeah, it's fantastic. So lots of places you can reach by the cycle lane. Okay, the cycle lane disappears just down there a little bit and kind of reappears, so it could be better, but this is what it's all about. Let people have a choice how they get to places like this. Can you hear me over the lorry? Here we are at the end of our journey. The temporary cycle lane finishes over there, and what we've got here is the permanent cycle lane on the Old Shoreham Road. I'm going to touch it because it's a lovely thing. I'm not going to kiss it, it's too dirty. So this is the nearest permanent safe travel infrastructure for cyclists to my house. It's 2.75 kilometres away from where we started today in Benfield Valley. We've got our own little green light. So it's brilliant, we need more of this. This is really good stuff. So that's it, hope you enjoyed the tour today. If you want to, stick around for my conclusions after this. I'm just back at the house now to do some conclusions. We found out, the whole time we were there, we were thinking this is much heavier traffic than we normally see here. Anyway, it turns out that the road was closed on the seafront. So the traffic was being diverted up there, but there you go. What can you do? It's just one of those days, but nevertheless, doesn't change anything. The traffic was flowing okay and proves there's extra capacity for it to do that. So anyway, here are my conclusions, not just from today. That was just really for you to just see stuff, but from a whole year of living with the cycle lanes there. So the first thing I have to say straight up is it's much safer just to live here. You know, the road makes sense. You could see there were some crazy bits. There aren't many crossing points. There's literally only a couple in the whole length of what we showed you today. It's just easier to cross the road. You know, it's safer to live there. If you want to cycle, if you live here and you want to cycle, you can do that now. It's safe for you to cycle here as a resident. And also, the final thing is obviously pushing the source of vehicle pollution, which is, of course, vehicles. That bit further away from the people that live there means that they're less exposed to the pollution there. So definitely safer and better for people that live here. Secondly, it's obviously massively safer if you cycle here. If you're commuting through, if you're on your way to school, if you're going to the park, you're out with the family, you've got that choice now. You can actually choose to travel that way. And it's a climate emergency, and people want to choose to travel without burning carbon, and they can do it. Plus, you know, it's just better for fitness and everything else. And finally, that option is there. So it's much safer for cyclists. And then finally, obviously, driving through, there's no inconvenience to motorists. The speeds have remained the same. We have data that shows that. Even today, you could see with extra traffic, there's capacity there. It was flowing fine. And no parking spaces were harmed in the making of that cycle lane. They're all still there. So those are my conclusions. I hope you enjoyed this. You know, the Old Shoreham Road will be the backbone of a cycle network for Brighton and Hove. It's a great start. It's made the road safer, and let's just build on it. Let's make it better, even better than what's there now. You know, and let's take it forward from there. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And however you're traveling, safe travels.